Hello everyone, Happy New Year. I hope and pray that this year will be one of the best that you've ever had. You are watching Homeschool Autism Life, and I just want to thank you so much for being here, for taking the time out of your busy day to watch these silly little videos I put on YouTube. So today, because it is the beginning of the year 2022, I am wanting to do kind of my goals for the year, goals for homeschool, goals for all of that kind of stuff. And I'm not really a resolution girl, but I am definitely somebody who likes to set goals for myself so that I kind of have an idea of where I want my year to go, where the focus is, that sort of thing. So my first goal that I wanted to chat about was a personal goal. So if you watched my video on self-care, I'll leave it linked below. I mentioned taking time for myself to paint. And I was talking about how it doesn't really happen all that much. And I'm okay with that. I recognize the time in my life I usually need Sundays to prepare for homeschool and all that kind of stuff. So if it doesn't happen, I'm not kicking myself and I'm not saying, oh, woe is me. But it makes the times when I can do it super awesome and special, and I really highlight those. So my goal is kind of to do it at least once a month. That's kind of it might seem like a qualification on the goal, but I feel like that's one where I'm like, that's a goal that I might actually be able to achieve. And I'm all about making goals that are achievable and not too far out of my reach, because then you just get frustrated and irritated and it's not good. A household goal that I actually have two, is one, just making sure that the laundry, again, self-care goal or self-care video, I talk about this, that I fold the laundry. Like, I'm pretty good about washing it and drying it, but folding and putting it away, what can I say? Not always something that I accomplish, and then we're always like looking through the hampers trying to, it's just frustrating and irritating. So that's one of my goals for this year, is to actually get that done on Saturdays, so then that helps my goal of painting on Sundays actually happen. The other goal that I have for myself is to finish painting. I had a couple of rooms that needed a new fresh coat of paint, and I don't even remember how long ago, guys. I have no idea. But I started painting our entryway, and I just did the corners and stuff, and it's been like that for months. And it's like this beautiful, what color would you call it? This bluey green color on yellow. And so yeah, it's really obvious that I haven't finished it, and it's the entryway, so every time somebody comes into my house, it's like, yay! So I really want to get that done. And our living room, that's like my big goal. If I can get those two done sometime in 2022, then I win. Homeschool goal. So if you watched the video that I did, I think I called it Autism plus Dentist equals Christmas. It didn't. When I talk about that, I actually mentioned one of the things that I haven't been doing. Didn't get homeschooling done, Christmas homeschool. It laid me out flat, that appointment. And I needed to take some time off, and thankfully, over the years, I have learned to give myself grace if I need to take a couple of weeks off, and my children won't be delinquents or not prepared for life in college and whatever. But because I did that, I haven't also been tracking very well. which is just me writing down what I do every day. And it's one of the things that I have let kind of go by the wayside. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not beating myself up for it, but I do want to start that up in January and continue through the school year. If I need grace on that because something else major happened, then I get grace. Like, there's no hard and fast goal on this for sure. But be ready and prepped about 9 o'clock. I've been very late getting up lately, again, for a bunch of different reasons, and so it's not something that I'm beating myself up about, but I'd like to, kind of reorient my life to that goal. A family goal is just, I want this to be a thankful atmosphere, a place where we recognize the grace that we've been given, the joy that we've been given, the things that God has given to us. I want that to be something that we as a family recognize. And so, just we're doing that through thankfulness journals every morning. And at night, we talk about what we're being thankful for, that sort of thing. And then a parenting goal is just to be conscious to encourage each one of my children. I think it's really easy when you're a homeschool parent to spend a lot of time going, okay, we're working on this particular behavior, or you're struggling with this, so let's figure things out, whether it's writing or spelling or attitudes or whatever. It's really easy for us to get focused in that, correction mode, that's the word I'm looking for. And sometimes that correction mode just becomes our default. And so I really wanted to kind of pull back on that. Not that I'm stopping any of that, no. But I want it to be something that's in the back of my head that I go, I really need to remember when I see, okay, just a few minutes, okay? And then mommy will help. Yeah. When we see, a thing that they're doing awesome at, that we really encourage, because sometimes it's just like, yay, they're not fighting right now, but we don't say anything. And so I really want to make sure that I affirm when they're doing awesome and well, and encourage that, not just go, okay, and these are the things that we're working on. So the last category I would say is my YouTube channel goal is just to continue doing one video a week on Sunday. I find that has been working out super well for me. My goal with this channel was never, ever, ever to be YouTube famous or anything like that. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to those who have sent messages or liked and subscribed and shared and all of the things that you guys have done to help grow this little tiny channel. Just because my goal for this channel was to be an encouragement, especially to families who were homeschooling their special needs children. And there's tons and tons and tons of YouTube channels encouraging mamas who are homeschooling, but I have not seen tons about homeschooling their autistic children or their special needs children. There's one or two, and I'll leave them linked down below. So if you're wanting to follow somebody else who's on this journey, for sure. But it's one of those things that I wanted to say thank you, thank you, thank you, because it does feel like you're talking to a wall sometimes. And it's always lovely to get feedback back, because you do sit there and go, well, hopefully that was encouraging, because sometimes it's not, or I feel that it's not. For instance, the self-care video, I was like, hopefully that is encouraging, because for me, you cannot change. You can't, pull yourself out and become a different family, or have different struggles. And so it was just kind of funny to me, but I really appreciated when people sent messages and went, this was so encouraging, because that's my story, that's where I'm stuck at. So I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, dear subscribers and friends. I pray that this year is one that you feel you've made great strides in, both personally and as a family. And may God richly bless you this coming year. God bless you.